Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Now that you've got the foundation of Spaghetti Aglio e Olio, let's add those final touches and make it even more mouth-watering. Step-by-step guide to cooking Spaghetti Aglio e Olio. Making Spaghetti Aglio e Olio is quick, simple, and incredibly satisfying. The beauty of this dish lies in the simplicity of its preparation and how each step brings out the best in its ingredients. Follow this detailed guide to ensure a flawless plate of pasta every time. Preparing ingredients. Step-by-step preparation of each ingredient, including measurements and techniques. Before you start cooking, it's important to gather and prepare everything. Trust me, having it all ready will make the process much smoother. Here's what you'll need for 4 servings. 12 ounces of spaghetti, 5 to 6 garlic cloves, thinly sliced. Adjust to your taste if you love garlic. 1/3 cup extra virgin olive oil, the fresher, the better. Half teaspoon red pepper flakes, or more for extra heat. 1/4 cup fresh flat leaf parsley, finely chopped. Salt, for pasta water, and a small pinch for balance in the dish. For slicing the garlic, use a sharp knife to get thin, even pieces that cook evenly. Avoid chopping it too small or using pre-minced garlic, as you want slices that toast gently in the oil without burning. Chop the parsley finely, but leave it aside until the pasta is ready to serve. Measure the olive oil and red pepper flakes in advance, so you're not fumbling while the garlic sautés. Keeping things organized is key. Cooking the pasta. Guide on perfectly cooking spaghetti al dente with tips on proper salting. Cooking the pasta right is the foundation of this dish. It must be perfectly al dente to absorb the sauce just right. Here's how to do it. Bring a large pot of water to a rolling boil. Use at least 4 quarts of water to give the pasta space to move freely. Add salt generously, about 1 tablespoon per 4 quarts of water. The water should taste like the sea. This is your only chance to season the pasta itself. Add the spaghetti to the boiling water and stir immediately to prevent it from sticking. Cook according to package instructions, but always taste the pasta about a minute before the suggested time. You want it firm, with a slight bite. Al dente is the magic texture here. Reserve about 1 cup of pasta water before draining. This starchy water will help emulsify the sauce later, giving it a silky texture you can't achieve with just oil. Sautéing garlic and red pepper flakes. Explain the process of gently sautéing garlic in olive oil and when to add red pepper flakes to prevent burning. This step is where all the flavor magic happens. Timing and temperature are everything. Heat the olive oil in a large, deep skillet over low heat. Low and slow is the key to infusing the oil with garlic without burning it. Add the sliced garlic to the warm oil. Stir occasionally and watch closely. You want the garlic to turn a light golden color, not brown. Burned garlic becomes bitter and will overpower the dish. When the garlic is almost golden, add the red pepper flakes. Stir them quickly into the oil to release their flavor. This way, they'll bloom in the warm oil without burning or becoming harsh. Keep the heat consistent and gentle throughout this process. Once the garlic is perfectly toasted, remove the pan from heat temporarily to avoid overcooking it while you combine the pasta. Mixing pasta with sauce. Show how to combine the pasta with the garlic-infused olive oil for even flavor distribution. Now it's time to bring it all together. Add the drained pasta straight into the skillet with the garlic oil. If your skillet isn't large enough, transfer everything into a mixing bowl or pot. Pour in a small amount of the reserved pasta water. Start with 1/4 cup. Toss the pasta continuously so the water and oil emulsify into a light, silky sauce that clings to the noodles. Taste and adjust. Add a pinch of salt if needed, and if the saucy coating feels too thin, add a little more pasta water until it's just right. The goal is to coat every strand of spaghetti evenly without soaking it. Mixing thoroughly is your secret weapon for maximum flavor. Finishing touches, adding parsley and serving. This step turns a simple dish into something elegant and restaurant-worthy. Toss in the chopped parsley just before serving. Sprinkle it evenly over the pasta and give it a quick toss to distribute. The parsley adds a fresh, vibrant contrast to the richness of the oil and garlic. To serve, divide the pasta between plates, twisting it into neat mounds using tongs for a polished presentation. Drizzle any leftover oil from the skillet on top, waste nothing. Optional, add a light sprinkle of freshly cracked black pepper, or a tiny bit more red pepper flakes for extra heat. Serve the dish immediately while it's warm and aromatic. Pair it with crusty bread, or a crisp salad, and you've got the perfect meal, whether it's midnight or dinner time. Spaghetti Aglio e Olio is a masterpiece of simplicity, and when made right, it's pure perfection. Tips for perfect Spaghetti Aglio e Olio. Creating a flawless Spaghetti Aglio e Olio is all about paying attention to the small details. While the ingredient list is simple, getting the technique just right ensures every bite is packed with flavor. Let's break down a few key tips to elevate your pasta game. Avoid overcooking garlic. The garlic in Spaghetti Aglio e Olio is the star of the dish, but it's surprisingly easy to mess up. Burnt garlic can ruin the entire recipe, leaving a bitter taste that's hard to recover from. When sautéing garlic, keep the heat low and maintain patience. Slice the cloves thinly for even cooking and gently toast them in the olive oil until they turn a delicate golden color. You'll notice they soften and release a nutty aroma. This is your cue to stop cooking. Overcooked or browned garlic quickly turns bitter and loses its natural sweetness. When in doubt, take the pan off the heat earlier rather than later. Pro tip: if you feel the garlic is cooking too fast, remove the pan from the burner for a moment to let the temperature drop. It's better to pause than risk burning. Using pasta water for sauce. The secret to transforming olive oil and garlic into a cohesive sauce lies in the starchy magic of pasta water. Reserving some of this liquid gold is essential for creating that silky coating that clings beautifully to the spaghetti. When you drain the pasta, save about 1 cup of the cooking water. Add it slowly to the garlic-infused oil, stirring as you go. The starch in the pasta water helps bind the sauce to the pasta, creating a smooth and glossy finish that's far superior to just using oil alone. Experiment with red pepper flakes. The red pepper flakes add a distinctive heat, but the level of spice is entirely customizable. Start with a small amount and taste the sauce as you go. For a mild dish, a pinch is all you need. If you like things fiery, feel free to add more flakes or even some freshly sliced chili peppers. You can also experiment with other spicy additions like dried chili powder or a dash of hot sauce, depending on your heat tolerance. Just be sure to balance the spice with the richness of the oil and the sweetness of the garlic. Make it your own. While Spaghetti Aglio e Olio is a classic, there's always room for personal tweaks. For instance, if you like a hint of lemon, add a few zests of lemon peel at the end for a burst of freshness. Or, try a sprinkle of grated cheese for a creamy finish. Final thoughts. In its purest form, Spaghetti Aglio e Olio is a beautiful example of how simple ingredients can come together to create something unforgettable. With the right techniques and a focus on quality ingredients, you'll find that even the most basic pasta dishes can be full of flavor. Whether it's a quick weeknight dinner or a late-night snack, Spaghetti Aglio e Olio will always be a comforting, timeless classic that proves less is more. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.